So, take-home message from today, and by the end is we're going to be a much better understanding of the self-report process. We are going to understand that measures are estimates and not, and because they're estimates, they can't be guaranteed to be the precise measure of the concept you're interested in. You're going to be using an online tool so you can assess your own mood states, and you'll just see how that works. So you get a really in-depth understanding of using that tool. You're going to be aware of the validation process, which is lengthy and sometimes seems awfully repetitive, and but that's what's gone on for most questionnaires. And then there's a worksheet with a whole lot of scores we collected from people, and you're going to look at how you're going to analyse that, and that's going to be really quite useful, because those type of skills are going to be needed not only in this module, but they transfer to a whole number of other modules, so including your dissertation. So it's pretty good stuff going on today. So we're on the In the Mood website. This is the introductory statement, which covers all the ethical issues. So it'll talk through about how long what's involved, how long it takes to complete, whether it's been approved by an institutional ethics board, and it passes all of those. And then you have to tick that you agree to take part. So we look for the I agree bar, and we are going to tick. I've given my consent to start right now, and so we go, yep, we are ready to start the test. So we're completing the scale and series of words. So panicky, how panicky am I feeling? So look, options: not at all, a little, moderately, quite a lot, extremely. Well, I'm a little bit nervous because I want to give this a good presentation for you lot. I want it to make it interesting. I want to make what might be seen as quite a dull topic quite interesting. So I've done lots of work for this. It's got to be quite good. So I'm sort of a little bit nervous, but am I a little bit nervous or moderately nervous? Not sure whether I'm in the middle between moderately or little bit. I'm umming and ahhing, so I'm going to plump for a little. And what we've got there is a little bit of a negotiation, but as someone will have, between picking the right numbers, just to highlight that this is not an absolute science. So lively, we could do the same thing. Yeah, I'm quite lively. Confused, not, well, I don't think I am. You might well be. That's a different story altogether. Worn out, not at all. Depressed, and so on. Can you go through the rest of the questionnaire in that fashion, and we'll see what the scores are in a moment. So we've completed the questionnaire, and what we've got to look at now is just how it's all calculated. We're going to click one of these options around sets of norms, which is going to be compared with preparing for a presentation, preparing for an exam, sales pitch, preparing for sports competition, not feeling my normal self, general interest, and wanting to help with research. For this one, we'll put wanting to help with research. And then we will submit. And then we've got a set of scores. Now, on the left-hand side, we've got the factors: tension, which has given me a score of 2, depression score of 0, anger 0, vigour 12, fatigue 0, and confusion 0. And if we scroll down a little bit, what we've got now are the average scores, and these are compared to a population, so what do most people feel. So I'm below average on tension, average would be 50, below average on depression, again 50, below average on anger, 50. See, the vigour score being 12, but high vigour is quite normal, so that's now 60. Now, a score from 50 to 60 is what most people have, and 40 to 50 is also what most people have. So 50 is the average, 40 to 60 is the normal score. So I'm slightly above average for vigour, low score for fatigue, just on the board, and then low score for confusion. So what we've got there very nicely is a graph on the right hand side showing where we've got tension, depression, anger quite low, vigour a bit much higher, fatigue quite low, and confusion quite low. So that's our scores, our starting point to interpreting our mood today.